Message from Aten: whatever your assignments are, it is your meditative spirit that matters, because only in this way can you withstand the hate energies and emerge victorious from a battle. All revolutions that lack this basis are doomed to failure, because from a certain moment man loses control of his actions and violence is answered with violence and hatred with hatred. A successful revolution is always preceded by the transformation of the individual person. Therefore, don't be afraid. Because anyone who has entered the kingdom of peace no longer has an opponent in this world, because he acts from a different point of view and never misuses his power. Then you can no longer go wrong, and the encounters with dark forces no longer leave permanent negative traces neither in your heart nor in your life. Familiarize yourself with your power. Power application dream. I see how one person hypnotizes another to exercise control over him. Although both people are unknown to me, it is a situation that I do not want to accept. I intervene by telling the hypnotist to stop. As a result, I feel the magician trying to penetrate my thoughts, but this fails. Rather, I am starting to gather my powers, and soon after I am about to take over the magician. This takes, even before it comes to complete, tear out and seizes the escape, dream end. After waking up, I select any book according to the accidental principle to browse in, and I open a chapter on mind control. Report end. Beloved people. This dream image symbolizes your power and mental strength. The human force, that is, the energy that can emanate from a human consciousness, is unsurpassed on this level of being. This fact has not yet entered people's consciousness, and most people completely eludes it. Most people are still far from applying their power to them, but an awakening has also started at this level. You were too much oppressed, abused, and afraid by the rulers of this matrix so that the transition from powerlessness to power could happen smoothly and naturally. This is how dreams are remembered for you, so that you can remember and experiment with your abilities. Familiarize yourself with your power, that's what it's all about now, and apply it for the good of all life. It is the time of awakening, and that on all levels, the dream level is one of them. This dream image shows that you are never powerless and can oppose any dark entity, like the dark magician in the dream, by virtue of your spiritual consciousness. This dream thus contains a second important message: don't be afraid. Face the challenges and act openly against the evil in the world and the evildoers, if it shows itself to you. Nothing fears these entities more than your courage, your courageous appearance and your light. You have nothing to fear, if you carry out with God and the lightsaber at your side the battles that are imposed on you on this level of being. Two ways of revolution. Essentially, in the current situation on Earth, there are two ways of revolution for people: 1. Revolution through meditation. 2. Revolution through confrontation, whereby light warriors, who have reached a certain degree of consciousness through meditation, confront themselves with the powers of darkness in order to prevent them from their harmful actions. The dream points this out. To interfere and confront this means that there are essentially two ways that serve humanity and which enriches the process of ascent with positive energy. Starting from a restful spirit, from a peaceful basic vibration, it is important for the individual to fulfill his orders. In individual cases, this also includes confronting the dark forces openly and directly and preventing them from their projects. Whatever your assignments are, it is your meditative spirit that matters, because only in this way can you withstand the hate energies and emerge victorious from a battle. All revolutions that lack this basis are doomed to failure, because from a certain moment man loses control of his actions and violence is answered with violence and hatred with hatred. A successful revolution is always preceded by the transformation of the individual person. Therefore, don't be afraid. Because anyone who has entered the kingdom of peace no longer has an opponent in this world, because he acts from a different point of view and never misuses his power. Then you can no longer go wrong, and the encounters with dark forces no longer leave permanent negative traces neither in your heart nor in your life. In summary, this dream picture shows that you should interfere and can effectively counter any abuse. It is shown that from a certain degree of your consciousness, a force emanates from you, before which the dark forces of this matrix must resign. The time of fear is over. The fears that are still being spread and are rising worldwide are intended to block you from continuing and completing the path described here into your own power. Overcome these blockages. Realize that the new time belongs to you and that the new earth is built by you. The cold race has to give way and they know it. That's why they cause unrest wherever they can and create unrest while it's still possible. The hour of their exile is approaching. A great day is announced to you and a great day is ahead of you. It is the day on which those who are a plague for people and the earth must leave this world forever. Have no fear, courageously go your way and do not shy away from any effort. The forces of darkness must be defeated and the victory of light must be achieved. We are the best way to get there and you are qualified to do so. I am Adon.